G'day everybody, it's Max and welcome to GamrNewz for December of 2021, the final one of the year. That's right, and we've got GamrNewz to talk about as it is the holiday season, and we'll be coming into 2022 hotter than ever, so let's get on to it. Of course, today's backgrounds, as you're going to see, are of over 20 different games that we have played on the channel this year. I mean, we have played a bucket load of different games. I mean, there's just been so many games. I'm just gonna list just some of them. Of course, we've played Mr. Prepper, we've played Dyson Sphere Program, we've played Evil Genius 2, Cryofall, Metro Motorways, Riftbreaker, Satisfactory, Starbase, Diplomacy is Not an Option, Cyberpunk 2077, Gas Station Simulator, Lawn Tractor Simulator, Prison Architect, Robin Hood, Skyfleet, Terra Nil, Minecraft, and of course our current playthroughs that are about to start and or are continuing, which of course are Icarus and of course InfraSpace. And I mean, we have so much to cover coming up for 2022 and all the good things, but these are just going to be just some of the backgrounds that you're going to see in today's news as we go through all that news. Now, in this particular case, let's talk about the holidays. Of course, it is the holiday season. I hope you all have a safe holiday. Of course, be careful as always. We live in times now where unfortunately, one has to be a lot more careful than they used to, and I want everybody to keep sticking around for another year, right? We want to be around. So be careful, stay safe, always do what you got to do, but at the same time, always take precautions and the whole 9 yards. Keep you and the ones you care about safe, and I hope everybody has a great holiday season. And of course, we're going to do a bunch of special 1 or 2 off holiday videos reviewing some of the big games that we've played this year. So we're going to be having a look. We got a holiday video coming up tomorrow on Mr. Prepper, of course. We played him, of course, on the channel. He was one of my first big playthroughs on my comeback. Of course, we've got Dyson Sphere Program coming up as a one-off holiday video special. We've got several other video specials coming through. As you can see, there's Prison Architect on the screen right now. And of course, we've got all these specials coming up. Special 1 or 2 of series Happy Holiday videos. Keep an eye for them on the schedule on the weekly. Of course, when you see the videos, if you're watching them, be sure to give them a thumbs up. Exposure is always a good thing, and we can always use the extra exposure. So again, keep an eye out for those holiday videos, because they're going to be some really cool stuff coming along. Let us talk about the next thing, which is Icarus Live. That's right. Now, supposedly, on December 3rd at 6 p.m. my time, is when Icarus is going to go live. Now, there has been some debate around the whole live thing. Currently, Steam is reporting that it's not going live for me until September 4th, but the developers are saying just ignore those dates because that doesn't matter. All right, I am fine to ignore anything you tell me to ignore, so I'll definitely ignore that. So we have the schedule set for a big weekend coming up of Icarus Live, and of course, trying to get through some of that. Of course, but Icarus will then become part of the standard schedule moving forward through the holiday season, and I hope everybody gets to enjoy that series. I like Icarus a lot. I have a lot of fun playing Icarus. It takes up a lot of time. It was not very optimized for single player. That being said, I will give the developer credit where they ran Icarus as a beta test and not as an early access test. So instead of throwing it out there and then, taking all your money and then basically you're getting only like a third of a game for the next 2-3 years while they, throw stuff into it like almost every developer does now. They did it as they did in the good old days when you had beta testing, right? Like you would get a piece of the game or you would get a portion of the game and you would go ahead and you would play that portion for a period of days, and then you would report feedback or whatever, and they would move on. So I will say that if that is their goal plan, and as far as I know, the release on December 3rd is the full release, I will give it to them. I will support them for not going the cheesy early access free money grab route. They're going to do it the right way. And again, there was never a problem with early access. But the problem is that early access has actually basically become unfinished releases now. Almost every game out there goes early access and then stays there for years while they continue to tweak and make changes and add things and all the things. So I think it's going to turn out to be really good. I've got my fingers crossed. Of course, we're going to see how it goes. We're playing it. We're definitely playing it on December 3rd. It's going to be great. Bear, listen, you better be ready. You better be ready, Bear, because I am coming for you. So with that, of course, we want to talk about InfraSpace and the new experiment series coming out. Also starting this week. The episode 1, of course, will be, I believe, on Thursday. And then, of course, it's not going to get to come back again until I think next Monday. It will run twice a week. It will run on the Monday-Thursday slots. Of course, the experiment series of InfraSpace is where we are going to take... I'm trying a couple of different experiments on how InfraSpace operates. And if you've seen the Dev Tools tips tutorial, you're actually going to get a sneak preview of that whole city. Close to its finish point. And in fact, those watching GamrNewz here, if you were watching for the InfraSpace 30-second cut, because all the scenes that you're seeing in the background here today are all about 30-second cut each of different games that we've played throughout the year. The InfraSpace one is actually from the experiment series, and of course it's pretty close to completion when you see that cut. So we are that series also going to be pretty interesting. It's not going to be your usual, kind of fumble through. We're trying a couple of real quirky experiments, and of course that 10 series should be really, really interesting. Of course, what do we got for 2022? Well, of course. I do want to mention that we still have a few other series ongoing, including Cyberpunk, which is on the screen right now. Of course, Cyberpunk usually fills in the Wednesday at the moment, and that's just because of how weekdays work. I usually try to run a series on Monday, Thursday. I usually try to run a series Tuesday, Friday. Then that leaves Wednesday for a week series, which of course currently is Cyberpunk. And of course, then that leaves us the Saturday, Sunday for some of our special stuff, things like Satisfactory, Minecraft, and other things that we still have on the go. Depending on how much time Icarus is going to take up, it may need the Saturday slot as well. And if that's the case, then that's fine. We'll run it there for the time being. And that still leaves us the Sunday slot to slide in some of our other things, which, of course, those games I hope to either get back to in the case of Satisfactory. In fact, as mentioned, I believe halfway through last month, just about 3 weeks ago, we talked about how I actually want to go back to my 2,000 hour plus map and get it fixed before the versions get too high on it, because it's going to need a lot of repair. Nuclear is running on it, but the nuclear will stop running, and of course when you have a map literally covered in a base with a mega power plant as much as that is, if I don't fix that soon, that map will never run again. You know, that just will never, that map will die, right? And I don't want that to happen to that over 2,000 hour map. So I do want to try and plan something in 2022 to address that. Of course, Minecraft, again, as it is currently on the screen right now, yes, I've had some difficulties with Minecraft, you know, but I still won't give it up. I still fight with it. And of course, we're still hoping to bring that in sometimes on Sundays. And of course, we're gonna definitely get the blaze spawner done. We're gonna get some things done. We're gonna get down into the end portals. You know, get us a dragon, all the neat things, and get that one wrapped up, of course. And so we've got lots coming up in 2022. We've got Icarus and InfraSpace coming up for the foreseeable future, along with the other series that we have ongoing playing at the moment. And overall, we've just played so many games with all the different holiday videos coming up here in the next 5 weeks. Holy smokes, just I can't believe the amount of games we've played this year. No wonder my doctor is telling me, listen, you're gonna have to slow down a little bit, but that's okay. You know, I may not play 20 games next year, but at the same time, we're still gonna play lots of games in 2022, and of course, keep everybody entertained. Always leave your comments down below. Of course, there's games coming up in the next year. Keep an eye on the Steam upcoming list. You may see something there that looks really good. A lot of people are talking about it. Be sure to leave comments on it down below, because I'll take a look at it. If it's a genre that I play or I might be interested in, of course, it may be something I actually cover. And, you know, that's a thing we can do. Now, again, because I work the whole 9 yards, I mean, I only have so much time. I would love to be doing full-time YouTube. That would be great, but unfortunately I don't. You know, like I said, the $16 to $20 a month that YouTube pays me just isn't worth it. All right, YouTube isn't about the ad revenue anymore. It's all about you know, Patreon and sponsorships. Now, I guess we can finally talk about that. I am going to talk a little bit about attempting some live stream, and I would really like to try and do it with Icarus. I don't know if I can pull it off that quickly, of course, because Icarus is only in a couple of days, and of course, and getting that all set up is never easy. And even if I got it set up, it would just be for the live stream itself. It probably wouldn't have interactive chat or, you know, any of that kind of stuff anyway. But I would like to at least start getting some of that set up, because sometimes playing Icarus and some of its stuff, playing it live would be actually really, really cool. And there's a few other times in games where I would like to have actually done some live components to them, which actually would make that even better. So we're going to be having a look at live streaming here, if not for the launch of Icarus, but sometime in early 2022 as well, and of course a few other things. With that, let's wrap up all this crazy holiday news for December of 2021. I'm Max. This has been GamrNewz for December of 2021. Stay tuned for 2022 because we got lots coming up. I don't know where I'm going to fit it all in, but we always seem to do it. And I will see you on the next one. Take care.